One, and hello everybody, this is Laura here, interviewing lovely lady.
Mercedes Veronique, nice to meet you.
Thank you for coming on here, Mercedes. How's your day going?
It's good, finally winding down. I got my Irish cream macchiato.
Hey, I join you with just black coffee of coconut sugar.
Cheers, man.
Cheers. I swear, I'm going through this sugar so much quicker now because, like, you can start seeing the actual, like, I'm going through. It was just like, I was just teaspooning everything originally. I'm like, nope, I'm not using creamer. Just, is black, everybody's like, you just drink black? I'm just like, if I had dairy, I can't let it sit out if it goes cold, so.
Yeah, you gotta drink that right away. That's the whole purpose.
And it's better because then it's like, if I put some ice in it, then it's iced coffee.
Yes.
But yes, the questions today, as I always ask everybody, everybody's gonna be like, is this his catchphrase at this point? As I always ask everybody else. What got you to actually want to cosplay from, like, you know, the beginning to where you are right now, etc., going on to, you know, COVID eventually affecting your lifestyle? But wherever you want to start, go ahead and tell people who you are, why you got in cosplay, and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, so my name on TikTok is Mercedes Veronique. I also am on High Notes. I'm on Clapper. I have a YouTube channel, but I don't really, not really active on it. I do have Instagram, but when it comes to cosplay, I've always loved dressing up when I was a little girl. I've always had the creative imagination, but I can't draw. I can't really paint. I mean, I can trace. I can color in the lines in a coloring book, but I could never actually do anything artsy. But then when I got older, just Halloween was my thing. I would always go absolutely all out and just create things from scratch. And really, since I think probably 2011 or 2012, I really started getting more and more into it, but I didn't really get serious until about 2016. And then when TikTok came into my life, that just exploded, and just it allowed my imagination to just go absolutely wild. Because why limit yourself to just one time a year when you could do it all year, all day, all night? Nobody just, I don't care. I don't care. I want to do what I want to do, and even if it means doing it during the springtime or something.
Right. No, a lot of us, I think, that grew up loving Halloween, we're all deep down inside cosplayers at heart. We're just like, yeah, I gotta do this. And the juiced one, hello everyone that's on the chat, welcome here. So yeah, at the very beginning, like, you were getting into it, like, how young were you when you actually got into or acknowledged it was cosplay, actually, due to anime or just doing some internet research and so on? How did it all come about?
I'm probably gonna get shunned for this, but I really don't watch anime.
Oh, hon, it's all good if you do stuff from
Yeah.
comics or
I'm into
movies.
Dragon Ball Z. My son is into Pokemon. That's probably as far as anime I've ever gotten. But it's just more of, I finally got the opportunity to be able to just go into it, which really just included, I guess, just moving out of my parents' house, growing up, and being independent and finding out what I can do all on my own.
With adult money and stuff.
It kind of just flowed into it. Really, there was really no starting trigger other than just, I love Halloween, but it's only once a year. Why? I want to do it more. And so I just went from there. It's just, I know it's kind of a lame story, really.
Hey, it's never a lame story, honestly.
Yeah, I love creating. I love doing makeup too, and to me I consider that art. So
All right, and then how is it affecting your current situation? And we'll say more of, like, when COVID hit, how did that affect your cosplay situation? And then following up with, how did it lead up to, how it is now with your cosplay life?
Believe it or not, COVID really didn't affect anything at all. I still continued to create. I still had gone to, instead of just staying inside, and obviously I wanted to go to the mall. I wanted to go like do cosplay in public kind of things, but obviously that couldn't happen. So what I did is I would go out to a park district or a forest preserve and I would make videos there. So it really didn't stop me because I was keeping socially distanced and you
Hey,
know,
hey, true, true, you are.
and so I mean, there's not a lot of crowds that would go there, so it was perfect, and it really, really didn't slow me down at all. And it is hard with a full time job, but I mean, I still got the weekends, and I can always take days off too.
True, true, true. And then
Yeah.
with your full time job, did it help support your cosplay? Well, I mean, financially, yes, it had to somehow. But did
Yeah.
it motivate you of wanting to do more of the cosplay life, or just was it turning into a bigger hobby? Was this more of like, was this a secret closet like hobby? I'm too afraid, until you realize, like, you know what, this is more of a norm now, and now I don't care type attitude. How did that all come about with your career, or just everything as a whole?
Well, I've been working there for, it's going to be 11 years this month, and they've always known that I've been very eclectic with my style. I mean, I would wear pantsuits and full on ties to work, and I'd be just they. I would dress up for like Christmas. I would dress up for St. Patrick's Day. I mean, I would wear corsets to work, and they would not care. They knew that that was my thing. That was my style. It never affected my work. It never affected the quality, and just it kind of just flowed into it. So they already knew um, that it was probably bound to happen anyway.
Yeah.
So they're very casual there, and they they always look forward to seeing what I'm gonna come up with next. So they're very supportive of what I do. So I never really had to keep it hidden.
Yeah, it was the same way when it came down to work as for me. As over time, I had coworkers who would ask me if I could make costumes for their kids or their, infants,
Yeah.
and then props and other things as sign as into a lot of different prop making stuff. They eventually just said, you know what, we understand, do what you gotta do. I'm like, alrighty! So I could work on cosplay eventually at work if it was dead enough, or if I was about to leave, like I could stay and work on stuff if they knew my situation. I'm like, I gotta go to the convention like immediately right after this, but I gotta finish this commission. Like,
Yeah, I gotta finish running this report, and I'm out of here.
right? But all right, let's go ahead here. And I learned how to actually get the oh, this is gonna be such a butt. I actually just recently learned how to get my screen to be full screen finally. I was like, oh my god, but let's go ahead and move to the pictures here we've got, where I see that you have your white ears, blue hair, corset, got the little tail there with the black skirt, mini dress type thing with the white gloves. It's your TikTok video right here. We're going to go from there to following up after that one. It's going to be, oh, not that one. To the Jack Skellington looking one, and then we're going to go, as we go down the line, that's where we're going to go. But yeah, what can you tell me a little bit about the cosplays here as to what got you to want to do that? Did you make? And furthermore, all details about what you want to say about it?
So the blue hair, originally I had used the blue hair in 2017 to make an archer wizard, and I kind of just dropped that idea and just turned it into what I have now, which is my Neko Fox. She has the white ears, one blue, one white tail. I kind of just, oh, and the tails came from the Renaissance Fair, Bristol.
Bristol Renaissance is so nice, honestly.
Um, I had just modified pieces. I really didn't make them. I kind of just grabbed ideas from different places. I went to the clearance section at Kohl's and picked out a mini skirt. I'm like, oh, that'll work. Get a tutu from Amazon. I get all my corsets from atomicjaneclothing.com, and I've actually got kind of a like a partnership with them, so I can give out a code so they can get 15% off if they wanted. So
Hey, if you want to include into that, we can make sure to get that into the description here later on. So if you guys want a discount, go ahead and stay to the end of the video so that way you know what all the links are. But let's go ahead with the next one you got here. I'm very fascinated. Is it an OC or is it a Jack Skellington or was it an influence with the black corset looking porcelain doll looking cosplay here?
So I don't usually do a lot of horror. I'm sorry, horror.
Horror.
But just seeing a lot of the creepy figures, and you've got the creepy clown, but I don't really see a lot of possessed dolls or just porcelain dolls, period. And so I kind of just combined a little bit of the Jack Skellington with the idea, and I just kind of slapped it together, and I named her Lilium, the possessed porcelain doll.
Ooh.
And yeah, I even got this scary teeth that could...
I noticed, I was like, ooh, hi.
Yeah, and it's really cool. They're molded to my teeth. I could pop them in and out, really just like dentures.
Now, were they more like the Scarecrow brand, or what type of teeth did you actually go, brand-wise?
They are the dental distortions.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so them's the bad boys right there.
Oh my god, this is so cool!
Yeah.
Just be like, hey guys, I am a piranha.
Yeah, so it's really really awesome. I put a lot of work into that one, and really the only piece that I think I guess I made would be the corset, which originally was black.
Yeah.
But what I did is I put the white pinstriping on it to kind of give it some definition, so there's not like a dead space in the middle of my body. So
Right.
it gives it some sort of variety, and it gives the eye something to look at because the whole thing is just nuts.
Right, honestly, I do say that it does complement with the fact that, like, you're able to see, like, go from top to bottom, bottom to top. Like, it actually flows with the cosplay very well, honestly. And then, with the next one I see a Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah.
Hon, you look like you're suffering a little bit in that, like, ooh, it's really tight, but, like...
I like it, though. I like it that way. I swear, I was born in the wrong era. If I could wear a corset every day, everywhere, I would.
Why not? Just do it.
Maybe I should. I would have the most perfect posture.
It helps. It helps. Honestly, corsets do help with that. But please breathe and breathe and breathe. I've worn one.
Ears for the weak.
Ears for the weak, man. But yeah, no. Tell a little bit about the Jessica Rabbit cosplay you had. Like, when did you do this one?
That one I did in 2020.
Oh. The Dark Ages.
Was my 2020 costume.
I love the fact that with the screenshot here that you did with it, it's 12/21 of 2020. Y'all, if your percentage was just a little bit higher by 8%, that would even been nicer.
I know, I noticed that. I'm like, damn it. Let me quick charge my phone for a few minutes and retake it.
All right. And then let's go ahead with, I see that we've got a TikTok video here. Let's go ahead.
My pattern with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his
Now
So-
people are gonna ask, did you actually sing in that? Because that is really good.
Yes, I did.
Was this during 2020?
Yes.
Don't worry, I think all of us went to the TikTok ages with this one, honestly.
Well, it did not stop me at all. In fact, just the desire to go out because you told me to stay in.
Oh!
I was out.
I was door dashing during that time, hun, so I was out all the time. I was like, oh my god, thank you.
You're like, freedom!
Even then, it's like, you're just in a very comfortable outfit. Overall, you're being yourself. You sang. It was fantastic. Honestly, good job.
Thank you.
And then we're going to be going on to, I see that we got a cyberpunk Cheshire-looking costume, cosplay, as what you want to call this?
So I actually named it Violet, but it's spelled differently. I've always loved the steampunk goth kind of look, and there was a place called osivinyldolls.net where you used to get like rave outfits, fluffies.
When we say
those
used to,
sorts of
I
things.
assume it don't exist anymore.
Well, they do, but their selection and quality isn't there anymore. So I think I got all the stuff at their peak of their site. But that's where the purple skirt came from, and the fluffies themselves. And I kind of just paired a bodysuit together, and I put it all together. The purple dreads, believe it or not, they glow in the dark, and they were given to me by my sister-in-law. And really, I think that's what started the whole outfit. It's weird. The whole outfit started with some dreads.
Honestly, when I see a lot of dreadlock type things, you're going to see a lot of cybergoth. I honestly love the cybergoth actual genre. It is something that stands out there where it's like, this is more intimidating than the regular goth look.
Yes, and that's why I absolutely love it, and the fact that it works so well, and I just meld in with it. I
Honestly,
absolutely love it.
and it's just one of those that I've always appreciate the cybergoth itself, because honestly, even at a time, I wanted to be cybergoth, like just the outfit, but then I saw more like it'd be cybergoth. Steampunk style is what I would go with. And honestly, just overall, entire genres, everybody that puts the effort into it, it's always amazing to see what comes out.
Yeah, I absolutely love it. Love it so much.
And then following up here, we see that you've got a vampire style going on right here with the black-red cloak, correct? Cloak or... rope?
That jacket is from Blade. That's Blade's jacket. Yeah, from Rebels Market.
Yep. I remember you talking about that. And I see that you have more of the go-go boots going with this. Or is it platform boots or are they go-go boots?
They're more platforms. Yeah.
Okay. And then with the corset, this is more of a newer one. When was this taken? I see the long nails. Like, I stab you.
You know what? If you actually take them and you run them along a dude's head that's bald or anything like that, they'll be like,
I've had it happen. I'm just like, stop it. Just, no, stop it. It feels good, but stop.
That one, believe it or not, was inspired by the video game Blood Rain.
Okay.
And I just love that character in itself, but I didn't want to be her. I kind of wanted to put my own little twist on it. And so then her name is Veronique. The history behind that name is, so Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yes.
There was a book series about that too. And the particular book in question is called The Immortal. The main bad guy, I guess you would say, her name was Veronique, and ever since then I've loved that name. And so that's the name I gave her, and I kind of turned it into more of like a demon versus a vampire kind of thing. So, and yeah, she's fine.
There we go. And I see you got inside pockets too. Oh my god, they are so nice to have. Give us pockets, please, all the pockets. And then we're going to be going on to another TikTok video here where I see 4 different ones.
I actually did all that.
And I said hi. I knew right then you were the one. But I was caught up in physical attraction. But to my satisfaction, baby, you're more than just a friend. And if I am in love again, I will be sure that the lady is a friend. If I am in love so true, I will be
Man, so much work went into this.
Yeah.
And then there would be me who would just be like, yes, I did this video and I'm not wearing pants, but you don't need to know that. Because why should I need to worry about, like, showing that when I'm up here, people. The eyes up here, not down there. But yeah, no. How long did that take you?
Only eyes. Only eyes.
I see.
Yeah, so I had actually done that over the course of a month. And so I ended up using the editing app Power Director, and I just timed it and put it all together. But yeah, I sung each individual part and just put it together.
Ooh, that's fancy. That's fancy.
Yeah.
And then we're getting into where I see another cyberpunk look with the blue hair, white corset, the 2 different eye contacts. We've got the goggles, makeup, lipstick, and then you got like a little black little thing right here on the blue part of the corset skirt thing. I don't know what it is. It's just, it looks like a kitty.
It's actually part of a bow that is a skirt inspired by Alice in Wonderland.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
So I
then
named that one Sapphire.
I assume with the same one that we were talking about before earlier, we have another one of you wearing the same ears, the wig, black, white line corset with different platform boots. And then going on with that, we're going to skip the haircut I sent you. We're going into more of the steampunk era. Bull top hat, ginger hair, corset with the black red. What is the style that you actually go with all the cosplays? Is more of like steampunk era or cybergoth?
I'm kind of all over the place. My imagination has ADD, and that's okay. I could go from cutesy to thirst content to goth to...
I'm gonna scare the heck out of you type thing, like, hello there!
I'm full spectrum because kind of, in a way to me, just because of the fact of how nuts my imagination is, again, why limit yourself to just one genre when if you could do it all, then do it all.
Right? No, there's no limit except for the time that you die. Then you have a limit.
And not every character, not every genre has the same audience. And so you're able to appeal to different audiences that way.
Oh, and we got Shantae Cosplay saying, yes, that's singing, get it, heart. Gotta love it, awesome. Everybody that's participating in the audience with the chat, I appreciate. The audience will appreciate seeing more collabs of other cosplayers coming on. Everybody that I interview, honestly, how do you feel when you hear someone say that?
I get kind of giddy and I'm like, I'm not really that good, I swear.
No, honey, you can sing, sweetie.
I get very sheepish.
It's whenever a personal thing for everybody. It's always like, I'm not that good, I'm not that good, I'm not that good, stop it.
Yeah, but I'm very, very thankful and grateful just the fact that, like, I'm like, maybe I am that good, okay, but thank you. It's just, I'm very, very humble, very just kind of like...
Let's put it this way. Just put it this way. Don't stop. Like, straight up, do not stop. And then right here, we're going on to the green. Okay, your dreadlocks, are those the like, I don't know what they're called, but they're see-through dreadlocks that you can attach to wigs. What are they called? I know Cinna said it one time, but I forgot what they're called.
There's dreadlocks, there's cyberlocks, and there's also it's called tubular crib.
Yes, that.
Yeah. Yes.
We've got the green one right here. What was your inspiration on doing this one? It's the black-green cyber goth. I don't see the goggles, but like, what was going through your mind when doing this one?
So that was actually built around an army mini dress that I just kind of turned it into an army brat raver chick.
Okay, I see it right here. When you said the army stuff, I'm just now noticing the camo right here and it going up. Yeah, no, honestly, I dig it.
It was built around that dress. It's really crazy how an entire outfit gets built on just one piece. It's crazy.
It always starts with that one thing. You're like, I had this pendant, and now I'm a Renaissance person. Pretty much. Yeah. And then we're going to be going on to the next one here. Something more casual with the black-white line. Long red dress with the red bra with the white ears wig in the bar. Cosplay you got right here.
That was Telaria's beginning. So that was 2016. Originally, I created her based off of Tails, Sonic the Hedgehog's best friend.
Oh, okay. Is that why there's two tails?
Yeah, because of the two tails.
Right here.
Yeah, boom. That cartoon was the inspiration for that character. And originally, she was going to be... and it's a fox assassin, but then, to be honest with you, I lost the vinyl dress, and so I'm like, I gotta do something with this, because I really love that costume, and so I switched everything out from the black and red to just the white and blue, and she became my Neko Fox, which I have now, and she's my OG.
Okay.
I love her to pieces. She's gone through quite the transition, she's gone through quite the upgrade, and I couldn't be happy with her.
And see, what I like to do is I like to show people more of what the current stuff that people are doing, and then we go back in time through their photos. I'm like, hey, send me what you want, but I got a good idea. But here's my biggest question. I see that there's a bunch of guys in the bar. What were some of their responses, if you remember any? Because at the time of 2016, if I walked in a bar with my cosplay of Overwatch or something, I'd be like, what the hell? Or, that's really cool. Like, did you have some thirsty men there that wanted some?
I mean, they wanted a piece of the fox, what can I say?
Well, there's some things I would love to say as, trying to keep this PG-13, but it's just like, somebody's got some foxy love in this bar.
They wanted to touch the fluff.
They wanted to touch the butt.
But I do remember going out into the courtyard at the bar, and I mean, everybody was getting drunk at that point. So I ended up having a little mini photo shoot out there, and I literally have myself going like this against somebody else while another girl's tapping on my fluff.
Oh, no!
That was awesome. It was absolutely awesome.
And then going on to the next one, I see that it's your archer with... Are they feathers going down with the outfit with the blue wig that you've got going on with peacock feathers in the wig?
Yep, so the feathers going down the bustle skirt, I actually did make that, and it took me about 3 months to do. So I got the original bustle skirt, and each layer I glued the individual peacock feathers.
Oh my god, and are they the fake ones or are they the real ones? Because peacock feathers are not cheap.
No, they're not.
Honestly, I was blessed when growing up myself. My grandparents had peacocks on their farm. So every so often we'd get peacock feathers. And as I was the stupid kid I was, I decided, I'm gonna break them.
No!
if I could go back in time and beat my ass, sorry for the language, people, but like in truth, it's the times I was like, oh my god, why did I do that? It's like, oh my god, I want to kick my own butt once in a while. But yeah, no, honestly, it's very fantastic. And where was this taken at, actually? I see it's more like bands are performing and stuff.
That was taken, so that was October 30th of 2017. Unfortunately, that bar no longer exists, obviously, along with everything else these days.
This around Halloween time?
Yes, definitely. And
Spider
there was a
web.
Halloween contest, and guess what place I got? Second.
I was going to say second?
To a naked Batman.
A naked Batman.
That's what I lost to.
A naked Batman.
I mean, he literally had the Batman mask on and a naked suit. That was it.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
But that's so funny, though, at the same time.
Yeah, they're like, naked Batman, woo! And I'm like, took me, what, 5 minutes to do, bro? I mean, I guess it's all about crowd popularity. I mean, because they didn't know what I was, but still, it's just like, it was really disappointing. I'm like, you can't appreciate the work that was put into, oh, that's funny, we're going to vote for it.
And then I think that was the last picture, if I remember correctly. Yep, that is. So yes, let's go ahead and get into the topic of conventions you've been to and such on what you plan on trying to do here on out that people can actually know if they want to meet up, greet up at conventions. I'm like, maybe let's like try and get these people, photo shoots and stuff, shout outs all to that. But yeah, is there any people as well that you'd like to actually talk about with social medias, their businesses? That's what you would like to promote?
Really, other than AtomicJaneClothing.com, that's where I got the goggles from them. I get all of my corsets from them. And I actually had gotten a rockabilly dress from them as well. I love the style, and I can't believe how well I was able to do it.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, but I've been working with them actually since 2016. So really since Talaria first came out, that's the first corset I got from them. And I had been just solid business with them. And just one day I was like, you know what? I'm going to ask them. The worst thing they could say is no. And so I've kind of done a little bit of a partnership with them where if they use my name, Mercedes Veronique, at checkout, they could get 15% off.
All right. And we'll make sure to put that in the description for everybody to follow up so that way they can get a discount as well. And honestly, a lot of people are going to probably appreciate that big time, honestly. Every little bit helps.
Yeah, so it's really amazing. And when they said that they could do that, I was like, really? Oh my god, yeah, oh my god. Yes, please. Like, I mean, like I said, the worst thing they could say was no, and the fact that they said yes, I was like...
Yeah, there are times that even I could even say that, oh yeah, I have these sponsorships to these websites. I think that still exists, but it's just like, I don't want to be associated not with the website, but with like that username anymore. It's just like, we'll start completely over if anybody wants to reach out. I'm completely fine with that. But most times, even when people ask, like, hey, how does the sponsorship stuff works? Sometimes you don't need to worry, and then sometimes you just got to buy, like, one item from them, and then officially you have, here's a discount code, yada, 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 all that fun stuff. Yeah. And it's like, I don't have the money to do this right now.
Yeah, if I were... the only thing that I would probably say no to would be some of the contact lens companies out there, because just personal experience, if they're not FDA certified or CE marked, I'm not putting them in my eyes, because I learned the hard way that I'm allergic to silicone.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you would not believe how red my eyes were after putting in a pair of contacts. I was like, oh my goodness, literally stop signs.
Just...
Yeah, so so I only get my lenses from lens.com.
Honestly,
Really?
we'll make sure to put all those links in the description for everybody to see here on Twitch, which is always uploaded immediately as soon as every live stream I do, videos are available. You may not see the links real quick or right away, but that's why immediately, as soon as I end it, I'm like, okay, we got to edit this type stuff. Like, so we can get it out there for people to follow you up, follow other people. Are there any other type of shout outs to people that may want to shout out to your social media links themselves?
Yeah, definitely. I'm trying to build my Instagram, and I'm just Clapper and High Notes right now. I'm trying to delve into, just because TikTok is,
It's more for the younger audience and some cringe.
it's kind of evolving into
Something.
They're not really supporting the creators, and so that's why I went to Clapper and High Notes and started there too, because is it scary starting over? Of course it is, but at least over there that you'll be appreciated there. And
absolutely.
I mean, what's the point of putting in hours and hours worth of work for a 7 to 15-second video and nobody sees it because TikTok's like, oh, that's not popular right now. So
no, they shadow banned a lot of people on TikTok unless it's a mass variety of like family oriented or something friendly face like like Bob the Builder or Fix It Felix or something like that.
Yeah, but no, I definitely, my Instagram is just Mercedes Veronique 35. I keep up mostly with that and Clapper. Clapper and High Notes is the same thing. Mercedes Veronique. It's really just unanimous along all the platforms.
All right, guys. But other than that, thank you so much, Mercedes, for coming on here for the interview. I appreciate your time, honestly.
Thank you. No, thank you for doing this. This is amazing to be able to do. You are awesome, and you're going to be doing a great thing for all of us, and just yourself too. It's awesome.
And like I tell everybody too, I don't want anything in return. It's to help other people out.
I love helping people too, because you were excited. You're like, oh my god, the followers, the views, that's a lot.
I'm just like, what in the world is this?
It's awesome, like, to be able to see the excitement of other people growing their platforms too. That makes me happy too. It's just like, I'm like, you're doing it.
I know, and then like everybody doesn't see as well, like at the below the table, but my legs like going like this constantly. I'm just like, that's like a dog tail. It's just. But guys, Ava Solori are going to be signing out, and Mercedes.
It was nice to meet you guys. I had a lot of fun, and just follow me on Instagram, Mercedes Veronique 35, Mercedes Veronique throughout TikTok, Clapper, and High Notes, and we'll be providing that link for AtomicJaneClothing.com too.
All right. Other than that, everyone, peace and have a goodie.